guys, and welcome back to our college life. For this week's theme, we are doing a makeup tutorial, so I wanted to show you guys my everyday makeup. Before we get into it, just a few things. I don't wear makeup to class or all that often, so I wouldn't really call this an everyday makeup tutorial, but we have it in the title for search engine optimization. This is also going to be different from a normal makeup tutorial in the sense that this is horrible lighting and I don't know what I'm doing. So without further ado, let's get into it. I have already put moisturizer on my face. I use the CeraVe moisturizer. I'll go get it. The facial moisturizing lotion. This is the PM version. They also have an AM version. So we are going to start with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. All the beauty gurus do it, so it's good enough for them. It's good enough for me. If you guys see me look over here, it's because that's where my mirror is. Next is foundation. I pretty much use only two. So I either use the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream in the shade Fair, or the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in Nude Ivory. But since I'm not really doing anything today, I'm just gonna use my drugstore one. So just put that everywhere. And then I already wet my beauty blender, so I'm gonna blend in with that. Because my cheeks are naturally really red, I just like to put a little bit extra down in this area where your bake would be for contour. Next, we're gonna go in with concealer. I have a couple of favorites. So the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, Tarte Shape Tape, of course. I don't really know anyone who doesn't like this. And then the Catrice Cosmetics Liquid Camouflage. This is in light natural, this is in fair neutral, and this is in light pale. So if you're noticing a trend, it's that I am pale. I'm gonna go in with the Catrice Liquid Camouflage to cover up my dark circles, because in traditional college student fashion, I got about 3 hours of sleep last night studying for an exam. And then just going in with the beauty blender again, I'm gonna go and blend all this out. I'm gonna go back in with the Maybelline Age Rewind just to put on my lids. In case you were wondering, yes, I am just making this up as I go. Okay, so now take this Maybelline Fit Me Mousse Finishing Powder, and using a different beauty blender, also purchased from TJ Maxx, we're just gonna stamp that in there, tap off some of the excess, and then put this to bake under my eyes. So we're just gonna leave that on, and we're going to move on to brows. Okay, so going in with the ABH pencil in medium brown, I'm just going to use the spoolie end to comb through my eyebrows. Truth be told, I haven't really been doing my eyebrows lately because it just takes up a lot of time. Because I have company, I guess I can do them for you guys. Okay, now that we've combed those out, I'm going to take the easy way and use a brow powder. So this is the Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit in the shade medium brown. I'm gonna use the Brow 2 shade and go in the tail of my brows because I find it easier to fill those in first. I know a lot of people like to start in the middle, and you know, honestly, whatever you want to do, they're not my eyebrows, they're yours, so whatever you feel like doing, but I'm gonna start at the tail. Okay, now that those look a little bit darker, I'm going to go in with the Brow 1 shade and do like this part of my eyebrow, like the arch, and a little bit going towards the front of the brow, and I'm just gonna comb them out. And then I'm gonna go back in with the Brow 1 shade and try and fill in like the front of my brows a little bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see Liz's video because I feel like her eyebrows always look perfect. I don't know if she just plucks them when you're supposed to, or if like God just blessed her with like perfect eyebrows, but can't wait to see how she makes them look so good. So tune into Friday's video and take notes. If you want to learn how to do eyeliner, definitely check out Julia's video on Wednesday. I made it one of my New Year's goals to learn how to do eyeliner, and honestly, it's going like kind of well. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm an expert, but I'm definitely getting a lot better. So if you want to see great eyeliner, hopefully Julia will show you guys that. I do another makeup tutorial when I'm braver / have better lighting / actual makeup skills. I'll bring you guys along. Okay, so that's done. I think this is baked enough, so I'm gonna dust that off. This is an IT Cosmetics powder brush, and it doesn't have a fancy name. I really like this brush though. I don't know if I'm into the hype of like fancier brushes. I feel like this one does the job perfectly fine. I mean, in all reality, people can spin it however they want, but you're just dusting powder on your face. Oh my god, I feel like I look really scary with just my eyebrows done, and then my eyes look like they don't exist, and I just look like a beady little monster. So now that we have our base, a little bit of bronzer. Not because I think it'll make me look less pale, but just for fun. So I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'm sure pretty much everyone on the face of the earth has heard of this product by now. It's really great. It smells like coconuts and suntan lotion. I'm really trying to focus in this year also on like makeup doesn't have as many chemicals in it, because I know it's only on your skin for like a little while, but I don't know, I feel like the less chemicals the better. It's really hard to find like substitutes for products that you've been using for like years. Like, it's not like the substitutes aren't out there, but let's be honest, I'm in college, so clearly I'm not raking in money. So even though like I really want to, because I feel like it's better for your skin and stuff like that, it's hard. So maybe after college, when I have a paycheck coming in, at that stage of the game, I will be able to buy makeup according to my beliefs and not the price tag. And lately, I've been liking to put just a little bit of bronzer on my nose. I know that that's mostly like a summer thing because people are like sun-kissed in the summer, but when you're not really sun-kissed any time of the year, I just feel like sometimes you just gotta make yourself feel better. So if that means putting a little bit of bronzer on your nose, then it's just what it means. Next, we're gonna go on to highlight, and I have a highlighter problem, guys. Like, I have so many highlighters. I have a lot. Today I'm going to be using the Benefit What's Up highlighter and the Wet n Wild highlighting Mega Glow highlighting powder. These are two of my favorites. I'd say I use these pretty much every time I put on makeup. So even though it's not an everyday makeup tutorial, it's a what products does Emma use most of the time product tutorial. Ooh, you can see it already. Damn, that glow going on. And going in with this fan brush from Sormé Professional Series. I got this at my hair salon. And I'm just gonna dust that in there, and then just put that, oof, just put that on top. And then I'm gonna take a slightly smaller brush. This is, just says e.l.f. on it. So if anyone's curious, this is what it looks like. And just put a little bit of that in the inner corner, so that my highlight matches my inner corner, and also just a little bit under the brow bone. The Milani Brow Kit does come with a highlighting powder, so you can use that if you want to. I just figured I'd have my highlight match my inner corner and my brow bone. And lastly, to set my eyebrows, I kind of forgot about this step, and that happens a lot, is I'm going to take this by e.l.f. It's their like Lash Brow Duo, and I'm just gonna use it to set my eyebrows. A lot of people like the Benefit Clear Brow Gel, but that's just a little bit out of my price range at the moment. So I have this one. It works really well. If I really want my brows to stay in place all day, I just put this on. It doesn't feel too stiff. It's really nice. It keeps them in place because for some reason the brow hairs in this area just like to go haywire. Also, some of you guys might be wondering why I'm not wearing blush. It's because my face is already so red most of the time that I just don't really feel the need to add blush back in. I'm trying to decide if I want to put on eyeshadow. I pretty much never put on eyeshadow. There has to be a really special occasion, but I mean, you guys are hanging out with me, so I guess I can do that. We're gonna go for something really simple. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. I'm gonna be taking this, again, just says e.l.f. It's a different brush than the last time, but it's still e.l.f. And going in with the shade Cashmere Bunny. That's such a cute name. Most of these names are pretty vulgar, but that one was cute. and then just start working my way in from the corner. I think the only tip I would say that I have is if you're holding it here, you would be getting a lot more like product on, and you wouldn't have as much, you'd have a little bit too much control over where it's going. Whereas if you hold it more back here, you can diffuse the product with like a much lighter hand, which makes blending so much easier. And with a clean blending brush, this one is also from Soirmé, a brand I've never heard of and purchased at my hair salon. And we're just gonna go in and just fluff everything out. I know that some people's problem is that they don't like to blend, and yeah, I feel that, but also I feel like my maybe bigger problem is that I blend too much and then it just blends to nothing. So please let me know if that is the case in this look. And then going in with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, I'm going to take the shade Luscious. As you can tell, that's probably my favorite shade in the whole palette. Luscious, and just put that on my lid. Okay, and lastly, mascara. I use two. This is the Lash Curler from Revlon. Not that great, but it does the trick. And then Maybelline Lash Sensational and CoverGirl Flourish by Last Blast. The reason I use two is because this one does a really good job at separating lashes, but it doesn't, I like my lashes to be a little bit on the clumpier side, and this is not really great for that. So I like to use this to separate and then go in with my other one to make them a little bit clumpier. Okay, so as you can see, it does a really nice job of lengthening, but that just clumpiness that I crave is just not there. And that's what I'm talking about. And then if this is a little bit too clumpy for you, you can go back in with this one because it'll separate even if you already have other mascara on. On my bottom lashes, I'm going to try this L'Oreal Voluminous Original in Burgundy. One of my favorite YouTubers, Rachel Loves Life, raved about this. So because I'm a big fan, I'm going to try it out. My mom was nice enough to get this for me, so thank you, Mom. I kind of like it. I don't know if you can tell on camera because it's still like really dark, but in person, like it coats the lashes nicely, and I feel like it makes my eyes look like they're more open. And you can tell that the mascara isn't black, but you can't really tell what it is. Alright, well, I'm a big fan. As long as this doesn't like smudge like under my eyes, I'm into it. Next, we're gonna finish with some lipstick. So this is Audition from Smashbox. This is seriously one of my favorite shades, but it melted in my car. So now, I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks like that. So it's had a pretty rough life. Lastly, we're gonna finish with the Milani Make It Dewy 16-hour setting spray. Has a really nice scent to it. I'm normally not super into like fragranced products, as I kind of mentioned earlier, but this one's really nice. They also have a Make It Matte if you have more oily skin, but I have combo dry, so I prefer Make It Dewy. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I'll come in a little bit closer. This highlight, I'm so sorry. This is just really killer. I hope you guys try this out at home, not because I'm a makeup artist, but just because look at that highlight. Alright, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Be on the lookout for Julia's video on Wednesday and Liz's video on Friday, and I will see you all next week. Bye! Thumbnail. Just kidding. This is the finished. What is this? Am I